Since it's right after lunch, I'm overtaken by sleepiness. Yep, that's where I finished my last recording, and today's recording is a little special because it's one of these like very rare occasions when I stream together with members. So yeah, if you're not a member, you can join and be on streams too. But yeah, anyway, let's continue with the game and let's see where the story goes with this episode. Hopefully the stream will not go down because, you know, key. And key is weird. Anyway. This is right after lunchtime overtaking by sleepiness. I space out. My teacher's voice almost sounds like a lullaby. Let me just rearrange some things. Okay. It feels like my eyelids are almost closed. Something hit my head. When I look down the floor, I see a small piece of an eraser. Okay, someone throw eraser at you. Oh. Okay, small Hara. Makes sense. What is it? I was just about to fall asleep. Outside. Oh? What is? Oh, Chibimov. The Pero. The... whatever name it had here. Huh? What does he mean? My eyebrows still frown from my sleepiness. I tilt my head and peek outside the window. There's at the school gate. Of course. Given the time, there's no way there's anybody there. Huh? I think I just got a glimpse of something. It looks like a tiny animal moving around in small steps. Yeah, we exactly know what it is. It's Chibimov. It's rubbing its body against the gate wall and happily wiggling its tiny tail. Botan? Okay, Botan. Yeah, it's a piglet. Yeah. It's Kyo's pet. If I remember correctly, it's small baby boar. Okay. Is it here to see Kyo again? An irritating voice suddenly shouts out at me. I don't think like anyone ever said something like that in class or I've been at school. Is this like just like thing for like movies and stuff, or like teachers are actually irritated in some countries when you like just look outside for a bit? I don't know. I look at the teacher with my eyebrows still frowned due to my sleepiness. And we just leave, okay. No. You just gave me permission to leave. No? What's going on? What's saying a thing? I leave the classroom. Oh yeah, okay. So these were just sounds of like him just moving around. Okay. At the classroom amidst the silence. After a short while, I can hear the voice of the teacher coming from the classroom attempting to smooth things over. I let out a sigh, then walk down the hallway even though it's class time. I'm in the garden next to school gate. There's someone else here. I can faintly hear the noise of a PE class coming from the fields on the other side of the school building. Aside from that, it's completely quiet here. Amidst the silence, there is a baby boar. Brushing its body and nose against the gate wall and wagging its tail. Botan? I don't think I did that when we saw Botan for the first time. I don't think I showed you Chibimov. So let me just cut here for a second and I will bring like Chibimov from Rewrite, so you know what I'm talking about if you never played Rewrite. And I'm back. Okay, so the difference is Chibimov is a dog. Not a piglet. Ta-da! That's the Chibimov from Rewrite. Can you see the difference? I see no difference. It's the same. They both cute. Look. Look, they have roughly the same shape. Chibimov have like cute tail wagging. I could just like leave them both like like that next to each other. As I call him, his tail stands up in response. He then quickly walks towards me on his short legs like fast forwarding video. Okay, let's do that. Let's make Chippy Moff a little smaller as he goes very fast. And he turns this way. What's up? It seems he remembers me. I remember you too. Oh? Okay. Chippy Moff, go and find your friend. Moff. And he's gone. Why did I do that? I don't know. Hope you enjoyed that, a little bit at least. Hey? And he's back. Did he just slammed at me? Oh. Button dashes and rams into me. He's like Chippy Moff. He's like Chippy Moff. Like, really? Really? You really slammed on me. There's really not much of an impact since he's so small, but stop it. Hey, you okay? They do say that the boars are reckless rushers, but wow, it's true. So happy. Nah, I'm not prizing you. Okay. I sit down on the grass, cross-legged. Huh? Button looks at me, almost as if there's something he wants. Yeah, maybe like bring Kyo or something. I want to check something as well. But I will do that in the meantime. He wanders around and sniffs in front of me and wiggles his tail. Is he like smelling Kyo because we're like meeting with her in general? And he peeks at me and then starts wandering again. He repeats the process several times and then he walks toward me as if he's made his decision. Oh? What is it? Look at this intelligent creature. Look at this handsome face. He sticks his nose between my legs and sniffs. What? I grab Bottom by his back and hold him up to an eye level. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay. That's what, like, dogs do very often. What I realized. He frantically wiggles his short legs in the air. What the hell are you trying to do there? For Christ's sake, you're an animal and you're hitting on a human. Hell, actually, what are you even? A guy, a girl? If you're a guy, I'm making a stew out of you. What? Oh? All of a sudden I can feel that something is coming towards me. Is this Kyo? Almost instinctively my upper body leans to the right. At that very moment something cuts through the air with a swoosh by my left ear. Yeah, it's Kyo. Then a thud sound follows from the ground. A kanji dictionary? Okay. I turn around thinking it can't be it. I look at the place I have in mind. Class 3E room on the 3rd floor. It is right next to my classroom. There I can see Kyo clearly surrounded by the menacing aura. Yeah, seriously, she just threw it from up there. I look at the dictionary, which has carved the creator into the ground and let Bottom go. Yeah, we do not mess with her. You can throw this at that distance. If I was actually hit by it, I would have died. Hell, if I didn't dodge it, it would have hit me. Despite my state of mind, Bottom, now liberated, comes close to me again to sniff around. This time, he quietly climbs up on my lap and sits there. He likes us. Head pats. And he seems awfully happy about it. Looks like he found a place where he feels comfortable. Even so, Found it by sniffing? Yeah, that's what dogs do. Just first, like, sniff the area, check if there's safe, and then lie down. I turn back to look. Far away, Q nods in acknowledgement. In any case, I start patting his back. His tail wiggles happily. Since it's cute, I keep doing it for a while. Ah. Ding dong. Yep, the classes are over apparently. So, I wanted to check something. No, it's not the same. Okay. I was trying to check if Chibimov was voice acted, like the sound that Chibimov makes, by the same person, but no. No. It's not, okay. That would be like actually pretty insane if like that would be the same voice actor. Great period's over, huh? The school building, the sound of liveliness that were absent during class begins to displace the silence. Botan, who was asleep in my lap, seems to have noticed and starts wagging his tail. You awake? I guess it's that your owner is going to be here in a bit. Sounds like she's coming. I hear footsteps coming from me behind. Huh? What's wrong? Why you suddenly sound scared? Suddenly Botan's body begins to tremble as if he's afraid of something. I mean, we're not doing anything to him. Kyo shouldn't be like angry at us or scary. Like, and she like nodded to us in acknowledgement, so see no reason to be scared of her, so why are you scared? Sitting on my lap, he drops his ears like a dog. Oh, okay. It's someone else. Oh, it's the other sister. Why are you scared of her? Wait, what? This is like the most like non-invasive, calm person you can find around. One of them, because it's like Furukawa, but yeah. I turn around and it's the younger sister who's here. Yo, what's up? Oh, that, huh? It's like I actually listen in class anyway. I was so bored, so this is actually perfect. That aside, this thing's your family's, right? Okay, you probably came here to seek you. Why are you scared of her? What did she do to you? Everybody's been shaking all over since just now. What's going on? Why? Okay, what did you do to this poor thing? It doesn't like you, huh? Why? She whispers quietly. Are you like... Is this like the situation with like... Mostly with cats, I think. Not with dogs. But like, cats in general don't like to be like petted without consent, basically. So maybe like, you know, Botan is pretty much the same. I mean, like, Botan's intelligent. And she's like always like just trying to catch him, hug him, and like cuddle him and stuff. And he just cannot take it anymore. And that's why he's scared of her. Maybe that's the thing here. Well, makes sense. I mean, like, why else would you be scared of her? Just like if you would have like too many headpats, I guess. At that very moment, Botan body suddenly begins to tremble. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, and now is Kyo coming, I think. Unlike when Fujibayashi came, he sounds very happy. Botan leaps off my lip and starts running, taking a large detour to avoid Fujibayashi in the process. Yeah. And over here where he headed, there is... Kyo hugs Botan, who'd run towards her and smiles as she walks this way. She glances at me. Actually, she came to confess her love to me. Yay! Let's do it again. She couldn't even wait until school is out, so I guess she's actually way bolder than she looks. We are so going to get hit by Kyo. Sorry. Yeah, by Kyo. Because this is Ryu, Yui and Ryu, yeah. She became frustrated as her face reddens. Ryu, Kyo. She looks like she's about to cry. By the way, I'm just kidding. That was that obvious. Pretty much, yeah. She says that and let out a sigh of amazement. Next to her, Fujibayashi nods, her head yeah. Sometimes words in English, Jesus. Exaggerated a lot! Her face is still red. Well, you can always get me something. Damn. You're kidding. Even if I sleep, it still counts towards my attendance. That's important, so don't just disregard it. Leave it to me. Okay, now we got bot. I found my chest in agreement. Having seen that, Botan oinks his nose happily. Yeah? What is it? Yeah, we know. As the class president. I don't listen in class anyway, so it doesn't matter. Also, yeah, you reminded me in the comments actually that Furukawa didn't graduate one time. That's why they said like she's like 2 years older than Tomoyo. I totally forgot about this, and also that means that she is a year older than our main character, Tomoyo. Because we are just normal, like we didn't like had to repeat the year. Yeah, but yeah, Furukawa had like bad health issues, and she didn't graduate 1 year. So yeah, okay. Now everything makes sense, much more sense about the like emblems, who's like which year. So thanks for the reminder. So she says, what should we do, Oneshan? Okay. So how you expect me to look for Botan? You are picking a fight, aren't you? Huh? Yeah, I guess. What about the pig then? Should we just leave him be until class is over? Can we like put a leash on him or something? Class is going to start. Hearing the bell chime, Fujibayashi begins to become frustrated. Botan wiggles his tail as he watches her. Kyo takes a deep breath as she steps forward. Okay, you are allowed to do that? You're taking him with you? Isn't that kind of bad? Okay. How? Do plushie? What the hell's that? One of 7 skills? Okay. Botan have skills. Wow. Look at his eyes. He went, oh my god, plushie mode. Botan body freezes on Kyo's mark. He then stays that way without moving in the slightest. Let alone blink. It doesn't even seem like he's breathing. Don't tell me you're taking him back to class with him acting like a plush. Damn, you're a moron. There's no way he can stay that way for 15 minutes. Okay, that's not a piglet. So there is more to the to Botan, like more to Chibimov. There's just no way, unless you're just bullshitting me. As he's another secret, like, skill, just not breathing. That's an animal cruelty. Like, he will be dead.
早く教室に戻らないと。その、いけない。もうチャイム鳴ったんだった。
Is it really going to be okay acting like a plushie?
平気平気。そんなに疑うなら。
She says and squeezes the button into my chest.
あんたに渡しとく。
You said you are taking him. What do you mean?
そのままで入れるか確認したいでしょ。だからあんたに渡しとく。その子、膝の上に置いて。
What I'm going to say? I have a plushie now? Why? Why? You are kidding.
私とボタンを信用しなさいって。
You can't really trust someone who tells you to have faith in them. Throw Botan towards Kyo, take him for now. Okay, that's interesting. Have faith in Botan and me. I mean, we're going to sleep, I guess, anyway. We can take him, why not? I don't know what I will... Actually, I don't know what I will say if, like, someone asks me why we have a piglet plushie. Or, like, boar plushie. Maybe, like, I don't know, we won it or something. Ugh. Hello. But let's take him for now. Let's see if, like, she's saying the truth, that that Botan can, like, stay like that for a long time. We'll figure that out, like, later. What to do when, like, someone asks. I mean, we can always tell that, like, I don't know, like, we found it, and like, we found it somewhere outside, and I learned that this plushie belongs to Kyo, and I will give it back to her after this class, because I found it just before class. That makes sense, right? She just lost her plushie, and we found it, and learned from the teacher that it belongs to her, or like one of her friends, or whatever. Yeah. Let's take it for now. You owe me one. I say with a gloomy expression. If I remember, okay, that's that should be said in red, like in Umineko. If I remember, yeah, she's so going to forget. He says and spreads off the school building. Speeds off? Speeds off, yeah. I look at the Botan who is sitting in my arms, not moving the slightest. My face is reflected in his round eyes. There. Oh! I blow on his eyes. And he's not moving. His eyes get a little watery, forming a little tin of tears. But his body still doesn't move in the slightest. Wow, that's quite something. Yeah, you're right. In any case, with Botan still in my arms, I return to the classroom with Fujibayashi. Oh, actually, yeah, we are like... We have her sister in the classroom. We can just tell that we found it outside, and this is plushie that Kyo lost, and Ryo can just vote for it, because it's her sister. We're perfectly safe. Leave me alone. The teacher complains as he turns around to look face the chalkboard. I can understand what you want to say. I, the famous delinquent of the school, I'm holding a boar plushie you made lap during class. No matter how we look at it, it's weird as hell. Rather, it's creepy. I can somewhat feel that people sitting around me are trying to keep their distance. Yeah, exactly. God damn it. Glare. I glare at the morons who are talking behind my back. I bet Kyo handed button to me because she knew this would happen. Well, there's a half of an hour to go. Let's try to put up with it and sit through it.
さっきの数式を使って X と Y の値を出すわけだ。
He made a sound. Pooh. Right, as a teacher, as he sentenced, the classroom silence is broken by a strange loud noise, followed by a smell. Oh my god. Did Button just fart? Damn you, Button! Farting on someone's lap like that. Huh? Everyone's looking at me with blank stares. Yeah, it looks like you just did that. God damn it! If I would... God damn it. Why? Who would expect that? No, wait, that wasn't me.
下手な言い訳するなよ。出ちゃったもんはしょうがないじゃん。
The hell? I told you that wasn't me.
俺じゃなくて
What should I say? If I tell them that it was Plushy that farted, would they believe me? No way in hell they would.
岡崎、腹が痛いならトイレに行ってこい。
I will do that. I get up from my seat and walk towards the door while grabbing Button by his back.
トイレにぬいぐるみを持っていくのか。
It's lonely to go by myself. I say as I increase the force of my grasp.
部費？
That was a fart.
昼食は腹が。
Yeah, what the hell, Button? Yeah, couldn't hold it up. I leave the classroom without saying a thing. Meanwhile, I can hear laughter from the other side of the door. I look at Button, who... with a discontent glare, but his eyes are void of light. Okay, class is over, huh? I stop rolling Button around in the garden and stand up to look up at the building. You just put him on the ground, just like start rolling him around. Maybe I should at least go back for home run. What do I do with him though? It's getting my nerves that he's not even budging a bit. Damn it, Kyo, you owe me a big one. Oh! Eh? I turn around to face a familiar voice and see a rectangular object fast approaching my face. Whoa. I grab. I managed to catch it. It's cold. Fruit milk? Okay.
いやー、ご苦労さん。ボタンどうだった？ちゃんと動かなかった。
It would have been better if he did. It was so embarrassing, it's hard to tell her.
っていうか、そういやなんであんた教室に行ったらいないし、他の人に聞いたら笑うしさ。
Well, ask this guy. I grasp Button by his back and toss it at Kyo.
ちょっとあんたね、ボタンをそんなに手荒に扱わないでよ。
It's fine. I was even going to kick him as hard as I could.
何があったの？
I don't want to talk about it. By the way, how do you get him to start moving again? I tried poking him, rolling him, and bouncing him, and he didn't react at all. It's creepy if you ask me. Yeah, he just did like order from her, I guess.
あんた、ボタンにそんなことしてたの？
It's my curiosity at play.
まあ、ぬいぐるみ化してるときは。
His death increases. Okay. I really like Button. Oh, just what is this creator made of? I think like maybe not every single, but like the big games from Key all have like mascot like this. I mean like the free games actually. Button is in the Clannad, then we have Chibimov in Rewrite, and there's what was the name of it? Like the big cat, the fat big cat from Little Busters. Can you remind me the name of it? I forgot. Maybe there's some other pets like that in other games, but I don't know. There's no pet in Stella at least. Yeah. Anyway.
ボタン、よし。
Okay, snap her fingers in front of Button.
こうするのよ。
It's some sort of hypnotism.
強く否定はしないわ。
I won't say it isn't, okay.
お腹すいた？
Take button with you to home run.
わかってるわよ。とりあえずそれお礼だから。
Okay, yeah, I'm taking it without reservation.
じゃあね。
Kyo flicks her long hair and walks back to school building. Is she thinking of taking button back to classroom with him still like
お父
this?
さん、ぬいぐるみよ。
Okay.
はい。
I hope you get burned in the same way. Homeroom eventually ends, meaning the school day is officially over. To see, there is the sign with all gathered under. The kids inside eye us with suspicious as they get ready to go home. It's been tough to leave your class when 3 upperclassmen are milling around in front of the door. Go talk to her, Furukawa. Sunohara and I will be waiting here. Okay, so we're going to the person that the teacher told us to go and talk to for whatever reasons.
はい。
She obediently nods and saunters into the classroom. She gets the attention of one of the female students and asks her a question. The girl points towards the window. I see another girl. Furukawa thanks the first girl, then begins to walk towards the window. Once she does, she starts to talk to the girl there.
おいてめえ、今わざと目線そらせたよな。
Wow. Of course. Sunohara is killing time by picking fights with passing boys. Yeah, of course. I just keep my eyes fixed on Furukawa. She's smiling and moving her hands all over the place as she desperately explains her case. After a bit, it's her turn to listen next. She nods again and again at the girl's words. She strikes me as a quiet type. Okay. So we don't even get to see her, so is this some random character that we never get to see even? Okay. Kinda disappointed though. I thought like it was going to be someone more important. Eventually, the class empties to the point where there's only 2 inside.
もう入ってもいいんじゃないの？
Sunohara asks me a question. Yeah, I guess. We enter in after her. Actually, maybe we're going to see her?
どうも演劇部っす。
Sunohara greets her in intimidating fashion. Yeah, we're going to see her. Sorry to intrude. Yeah, she have a voice acting. We're going to... Okay, she is actually one of the main characters, I think, then. Unless she's just like supporting character and... Okay, let's just read. The girl looks down. So what's up, Furukawa?
その
Okay.
困ってます。
Like what? What is it? Come on, you can tell me.
西名さん、合唱部を作りたいそうなんです。
Oh, okay. But like... What was the point of talking to her? Why teacher wanted us to talk to her? We already have members. Right? I don't understand. I don't get why teacher wanted us to talk to her. We asked him to be our advisor and he's like, yeah, go to talk to Nishina. I don't get it. Can someone explain this to me in the comments?
それで、やっぱり私たちと同じで顧問がいなくて。
Okay. Well, that's you have in common.
そこで、先日高村先生にお願いしたんだそうです。
Okay, so the same as we. Okay, maybe they will actually explain the thing.
ただその時はまだ入部希望者がいなくて、西名さん一人だけだったんですけど。
Uh-huh.
それでも、その日から時間をかけて3人集めたんだそうです。
Okay.
西名さん、すごく頑張りました。
Oh, I see the problem now. So she have enough members now. I see a problem. Okay, now I get what... Okay. You don't have to explain this to me in the comments already. But you can. I like reading comments. The more the better. And it helps the channel a lot. Much more than you think. So... Yeah. Basically we have 2 clubs with 3 members, the new clubs that are about to be established, and they both want the same guy to be their advisor. And he can be only for 1. So he wanted to talk to us to talk to her. So we like decide between the two of us, between the two of them, basically, club presidents, who is going to have a privilege of having Komura as their advisor. Because it can be both, I guess. I see. I guess that is a problem.
私たちも高村先生に
Yeah.
顧問をお願いしたいです。
You were second ones though, right?
西名さんもどうしましょう。
Furukawa has her eyes on set on me. I guess we'll try another teacher. For a compromise.
当たってみましたけど。
Oh. The Karakuru girls begin to talk, her face still to the ground.
我慢していないのは高村先生と、あとは教頭先生とか校長先生ぐらいです。
Damn.
取り合いだな。でも僕たち先輩だしな。
God damn it, shut up, Sunohara. Knock it off.
引き止めてしまって私たち話し合ってからそれではまた。
She bows her head to the second year student before pushing her ass out of class.
さっきも言ったけど、こっちは上級生だからね。
You shut up.
放っておけば向こうが引いてくれるよ。
それはダメです。私たちは一緒のはずです。同じスタート地点にいたはずです。ですから少し年上だからってそんなことで決めてしまってはダメです。しかもこっちは私一人です。
And Furukawa is older than you, Sunohara. So yeah, you listen to her. If you wanna go by these values.
あの子にも嘘をついてしまいました。
Oh. Okay.
あの子は頑張って必死です。スタートは同じでももう差はついてしまって。
Yeah, she have like official members and not like two that want to leave basically after. Hey, you're doing a lot too. You're working like crazy, I know that for a fact. Don't give up. Keep on at it. I'm sure there's something we can do.
んなもんあるのかね。
Listen, you.
ありゃ、今のは失言だ。
As always.
悪い悪い。な怖い顔すんなって。じゃあ僕はこの辺で退散するよ。
Sunohara, you are fun to be around with, but goddammit, you are so annoying sometimes.
お父さんお母さんにもよろしくね。
今日はありがとうござい
You
ます。
still want that bread. Furukawa watches Sunohara as he walks off. Can't believe him.
でも本当に今日は楽しかったです。
Huh?
みんなで一つのことに向けて頑張るのって。
We've come up completely empty-handed. I can understand what would cause a person to smile in the end, despite that. But that's all I need to say. To feel like this day of scrambling around school was worthwhile. But the feeling only lasts for a moment, scattering when I see someone's small figure leaning against the door of the neighboring classroom down the hall. Is this the Funa, Fuki? Same thing. Like, you mentioned that I got the name wrong about the Muramasa girls. Yeah. Come on, it's pretty much the same. Fuki, Funa, Fuko... Eh. That's You go ahead.
一緒に帰れないんですか？
Well, I forgot something. Leaving Furukawa behind, I run after the silhouette. Hey, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Is she stealing another piece? She jumps back in a fluster.
変な人。
Yeah, it's a weird person. But aren't you pretty weird yourself too?
いえ、フーコは変じゃないです。
Fuko.
どちらかというと控えめな普通の女の子です。
Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah, stealing is totally what a normal, well-behaved girl would do. So, what bad deeds are you plotting today?
悪さなんてしてません。フ
Uh-huh.
ーコは人が喜んでもらえることをしようとして。
Yeah, I'm really curious why she's so fixated on this. Yeah, huh? What are you planning?
ですね。このとっても可愛い
Yeah, kawaii star. She embraced the carving. And she's in a dream world again. This is literally Kud. Kinda. Maybe... Actually, no. She has like different personality than Kud, but she's cute like Kud. And again, travels to her fantasy world. I mentioned that during my Little Busters Let's Plays, but I don't remember now exactly every road. I think like Code Road was my it was my first road I finished. And at the same time, like, I don't think it was the best road, but it's like it's been the heaviest road for me. It's been like the saddest road. And like because like it's been like very realistic to me. You know, everything else sounds like, you know, something that could happen other roads, but it's kind of like, you know, yeah, it's like, I don't know how to explain this. Kind of like a little bit like off into like fantasy world, a little bit, maybe kind of like I can't imagine that happening. And with Code, like, it's been like, that was like very hard. Very hard to read. Damn. The whole thing with her family and okay, I would yeah, go read Little Bastards or like my playlist, like tier lists of characters and endings for Little Bastards if you want a short version, but time for prank or keep waiting. You know what? This time around, we learned last time that nothing's going to move her apparently. Let's try and prank her this time. Time for a prank. Let's see. Make her... We have options? What kind of prank? Make her drink juice with her nose, level 1. Put her around somewhere, level 1. So we're just like going to move her somewhere. I don't want to make her drink juice with her nose. She can drown. Come on. That's dumb. Let's move her. Put her around somewhere. Level 1. I should have like make a prank last time, probably. Maybe it's like a mini game with her. We're just going to level up our skills. I grab Fuko by the shoulders and pull her forward step by step. I take a turn at the corner and leave the tranced out Fuko at the end of the narrow passageway. Then innocently return to my position in the corridor to wait for her. Wow. It's taking some time. What is this face? Oh, what is this face? I don't know if I should be scared or... Okay, I'll just keep going. Her wits once again about her, Fuko runs out of the passageway.
今フーコ変なところにいました
Yeah, apparently.
見慣れない形の便器がたくさん並んでました
Huh? Excellent, you have learned something new. The place you just described is called the male washroom. Oh, that's where you put her. Okay. Okay.
どうしてフーコそんな場所
How should I know? Maybe you just wandered in there without realizing it.
そうですかそんな時は止めてください
Wow. How about you stop spacing out?
フーコぼーっとしてどちらかというとシャキッとしてます
Uh-huh. Just what part of you is sharp? I guess you have a knife? Anyway, you should be thankful it's me you're dealing with. If you were to act so defensive in front of some weirdo, they might have just go and kidnap you. Fuko pointing her finger at me sharply. Well, yeah, I won't deny it, but not just me, you know. Other weirdos like me are gonna show up. You don't want that to happen, do you? Did we have this conversation before? I feel like we already had this conversation. Right. She was imagining a dozen of me yelling hey ho while carrying her away. What the hell? Check something. Okay. That's kind of freakish.
最悪です。
See, although it featured me, your impression is probably right on the spot. But that's exactly the reason why we must not let that happen. You need to stop zooming out like that.
フーコはものすごく敏感ですから大丈夫。
Uh-huh, sure. Very well. Next time I will try something extreme to prove her how much of the brickhead you are. Carving that oath into my heart, I turn around and walk away. I cannot wait. Oh. It's still too late. Maybe I should catch up with Furukawa. But if I have to run just to catch up with her, isn't it like chasing after girl's ass? You're like Sunohara, you want the buns. As I keep on walking with my head occupied by such thoughts. Ah, okay, someone just forcibly put something inside my shirt. What the fuck? Something's huge. There's only one idiot who would do something like that. Okay, you little... She's already out of reach for a moment. I turn around. Okay, what's going on? It seems silly to chase after her now. I take out the thing of the she's stuck inside my shirt. What the hell is this? A carving of a star? Oh, we got a gift. Okay. It's about as big as a fully open hand. It looks like a star no matter how I look at it. Is this what she's been carving? Yeah, she's been holding it the whole time. I mean, probably just on the front, but okay. If it is, does she need 700 of those? For what reason? A hobby? Or art? Did God instruct her to do it? Jeez, I don't understand her at all. The star is badly balanced, not to mention the wood scales, which are virtually everywhere. But I know how much effort she put into this. What am I supposed to do with this thing? To be frank, it's bothersome. Leave it somewhere, take it home? She just gave you this. She just didn't want to confront you with this. I will take it. Why would I leave it somewhere? That's mean. How do I take it back home? What do you mean, how do you take it back home? In your hand? My flat bag can possibly hold this. Guess I have to find different bag to put it in. Okay, or that. Can you just hold it in your hand? I pass through the school entrance, but there's no one to be found. This hour is the limbo between when the clubless students go home and when the clubs finish for the day. I'm going home. Just as I walk down the hill. Okay. Okay, that's... Sonohara's going to be irritating. He's going to see me like having a star, like wooden star with me. And he's like going to ask like some bullshit questions. I meet Sonohara again. What is it? Are you gonna have that guy listen to you play guitar again? Okay. What is it then? If it costs money, I don't have any. Okay. How? Okay. Sure, that's so cyber. Oh, this is really super cyber. Yeah, I was the same. Oh, okay. You are going to be in your like goon cave. I will start calling you Don't don't write stuff when I drink, god damn it. I will start calling you Pornohara as of tomorrow.
なんか言って兄さんも好きなんだろ
Oh, I don't dislike it, but I don't know about watching that kind of thing shoulder to shoulder with another guy. Yeah.
そん時になりゃ気を利かせてどっちか
Oh,
取れば
damn.
いいさ
Wow. I appreciate it when others are considerate, but I'm not sure about that.
行こうぜ
Okay, this is one of these dumb Sunohara ideas that we just have to follow. Let's just help him. This is one of those dumb ideas that he have.
よいしょ
I just want to hang out with this guy to see like what kind of disaster is going to happen. The two of us walk while carrying a cardboard box that holds the TV and VCR inside. The kid's parents are going to be away on a trip for a while starting today, so he's letting Sunohara borrow all this until they get back, but I have a feeling that Sunohara's been bullying him for a while. He seems to be on the verge of tears when he lent his stuff to Sunohara. Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
しょ
Makes sense. Oh, 1 second. Don't let go.
おーこれいきなり話すな
Oh, look at that. You can carry a TV and VCR on your own. See, you can do it if you try.
いけねえよ落とす早く持ってくれ
Let's try poking your eyes. Stab. Whoa, I stuck my fingers right in your eyeballs and you were still able to manage. Commendable indeed, sir. Time to poke you in your butt next. Why? Wow, you really do have guts.
頼む後でいくらでも目つぶしでも感情でもさせたから今は手伝って
Well, if you're gonna be that insistent, I guess I don't have a choice. I will help.
てめえな後で覚えておけよ
And drop.
です。
Oh my god.
します。
Ah, what a perfect opportunity to get Sunohara back. Oh, you really shouldn't talk trash like that. And lift.
やっと着いた。しんどかった。
Okay, let's start with the 100 eye pokes.
するよ
Okay, 100 pokes to the butt it is
お
then.
腹開くよ
I guess so. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. So Sunohara was human after all.
ほら、設置手伝えよ。
Oh wow. You're not very polite when you ask others for help, are you?
スイッチオン。
Uh-huh, okay. A TV turns on with a click. Nothing showing up.
まあ、そう慌てるなって。エルは逃げないぞっと。
Sunohara presses a button on the front of the VCR. Green letters appear in the corner of the screen.
オッケー、セットアップ完了。あとはビデオを入れるだけさ。
Yeah, I remember like when I had like VCR and there was like you had to like switch channel to get the channel where the VCR like actually works on. Does any of you remember these things? Did you had one? Do you record stuff from TV on your VCRs?
ほら、どのビデオ行く
I take a paperback out from the cardboard box. Inside I see tons of tapes. Most of them are copies or recordings with the handwritten labels and titles. I search for the app, finally settling on one before handing it to Sunohara. Okay, what kind of bullshit we are handing to him?
どれ、岡崎の趣味を見てやるか。
I think he just picked something, it's like, I don't know.
マニアックすぎて、ついていけなかったらごめんな。
Uh-huh. Sunohara grins as he inserts the video. He looks a little too excited, okay. I think like we just gave him some kind of bullshit. The word play appears on the tape, begins to roll. What a dumb guy. Da, 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 da. The screen goes bright as some rhythmical music begins to play.
判断基準はただ一点。この笑いをお茶の間に届けたいか否か。史上最も過酷なお笑いバトル、始まります。
Okay. And crash. So Nohara jumps up with his head smashing the light bulb. Why? Comedy? Are you okay?
間違えて入ってたみたいだね。
What? Is this one of your, like, recordings? Like, you recorded something from TV and you didn't want me to know what shows you're watching? What is it?
お前も人が悪いよな。こんな絶妙なタイミングでなもん選ぶなっての。
Would you have preferred the West Japan Comedy Awards?
そんなにお笑い入ってんの？
Oh, okay, never mind. He's just surprised that it was comedy and not like the other thing that he expected. Yeah, okay. Actually, it's all comedy.
Eh?
Yeah, like, why did you expect? Like, I don't know what he expected. I know what I expected, but
そんな。
take a look for yourself. So Harak crouches and starts fishing through the bag.
ない。エロがない。エ
Oh no!
ロが一つもない。
Oh, it reminds me of Rewrite again. There's also like a little gag, or like actually like a bunch of events that are going on through the game. Like we can like collect some hentai magazines. And we have some interactions with people with this and stuff, and we like can rate them. So you go read Rewrite. Like, I don't like. I feel like I liked Little Busters more than Rewrite, just because Rewrite being so chaotic. Because Rewrite tried to be like a key game, being like emotional with deep characters and stuff, and at the same time it tried to be a shonen. It's a combo that I don't know if they managed to correctly make. People say it's great. I think it's great, but I don't know. I don't know. It's been weird, but it's fun. I guess he was obsessed with comedy.
嘘だろ。
You are an idiot for not checking. Yeah, well, that's not bad. I think comedy videos will probably keep us occupied for a longer anyway. I go back to watching the TV. Young comedy duos on screen.
野口です。
Heh, those guys are funny.
そうだね。
Are you laughing or are you broken? I can tell.
その中間ぐらい。
Oh, okay. Oh. Sonohara goes to bed dispirited. If you have that much time on your hands, why don't you practice the guitar? Sonohara's guitar was still in its case, already buried under the pile of dirty clothes.
ああ、ギターね。
Have you ever touched this?
借りたやつに聞いたんだけどさ、先が長すぎるよ、あれ。
Yeah. I knew that you are not going to, like, make any progress with it.
なんつうの？楽しくなるまでが長いっつうかさ。
I thought we were gonna get good and have Yoshino Yusuke listen to you jam.
はあ、そんな。
You seemed so motivated too.
そういや、吉野さんの名刺もらったことを妹に言ったら、すげえ
Okay.
驚いてて、じゃあ名刺やるよって言ったら超喜んでさ。
Okay, and that's when your motivation went off because you don't have to like pay back basically, like, you know, because we destroyed, like, we lost like her mixtape. So I guess if she's happy with the business card, then yeah, all good now. In other words, he's already satisfied with his stint as a guitarist. Yeah, I can say I'm shocked. I feel sad for you as a friend.
何が？つうかさ、やっぱ音楽って言ったらヒップホップへ聞こうぜ。
Of course we're going to listen Bomberhead. Please no. Compared to that, I much rather prefer Yoshino Yosuke songs. Though, of course, I've still only heard one of them. I will cut back on wasteful purchases next month and buy his CD. I get home at around 3 in the morning. Damn. That's late. Even so, he's up. Alone. Drinking. Come on, talk to each other already. Oh my god. He made an attempt to talk to you when you had like dango thing. And yet you run away. God damn it. Alone, drinking. I ignore him and try to pass straight in front of him. Yeah, see? Like, he attempts to communicate. After who knows how many years. He calls my name. He calls my name again. When I don't stand still. If I don't listen to what he wants now, he might follow me into my room. My only choice is to stop. What do you want? Oh, the star. Because we brought it back home. Make what? I felt like we were not back home. Or did we go back home and then went to Sunohara to help him with TV? Oh, or we have this in our hands. Okay. I narrow my eyes. In his hands is a wooden star. No, so we came back home, leave it at home, and then went back to help with Sunohara with the TV. Okay. That's the timeline. We never seen like us like putting the star back home, so I didn't knew that. After I got it from Fuko, I just tossed it in the room when I came home after school to change clothes. Yeah, okay, makes sense. I think it was in the clothes bag when I kept my gym shoes though, so he took it out without asking me. Yeah, that was like, that's, Yeah, that's like invasive on privacy. And then he was staring at it because he thought I made it all this time. So, I don't know. Kinda weird. I mean, he's still a parent. Maybe he like, and he's like trying to talk and stuff. So maybe he's just like, you know, desperate to like find some kind of attachment, basically, so he can like cling onto and talk to his son. That's why he's like searching through his stuff, you know, to find things like this, to have like any reason to talk, basically. Because without like some kind of like physical like thing, then they would just like, I have nothing to say to you. Yeah, okay, now that makes sense. It's still kind of weird. Like, it's still like invasive on privacy for us, but still, I get his point, I think. Damn. They're so broken, both of them. He strokes its rugged surface. Idiot. Of course I didn't make that. Someone just handed it to me. Yeah. You want us to share it? I shudder as the thought. You can have it. So I tell him that. Okay. I don't think Tomoya really thought about this, but he basically gave him a gift. He sounds happy, yeah. Yeah, it's yours. Do whatever you want with it. Yeah. Okay. Unexpected, to be honest. But Tomoya is like not aware what he just did, I think. He seems to be done with me. I go back to my room and bury myself in my futon. Wow, that was good. That was very good interaction. I like that one. But yeah, like they need like physical attachment to each other to be able to talk. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for joining. Let me know in the comments what do you think about the episode. Did you like the interaction with the father this time around? Because I have a feeling like Tomoya is like both of them are broken basically, but Tomoya is like very little like understanding. He's very stubborn. I guess like because like, you know, he's a high schooler and stuff. But his father is getting older and he wants to get back his son at some point, and he tries to talk to him somehow. But after such a long time, he don't know how. Damn. I love it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next one. So click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for Pocket Watch is going out.